Hi, and thanks for clicking on my video. I'm just in the process of learning about the Kibbe body typing. And if you don't know about Kibbe body typing, I'll post some links to some other YouTube videos below who, there's some ladies who are really knowledgeable about it and can really let you know what it is. But basically, I think I'm a soft dramatic, and I found some clothing in my closet. I found two little black dresses, and one I think is a dramatic style dress, and one I think is a soft dramatic style dress. And so I have some video of me wearing each dress and some kind of text about what makes something dramatic or a person dramatic versus soft dramatic. So I was hoping to kind of showcase what I think makes each of these pieces dramatic or soft dramatic, and then at the end compare them as to why I think I am soft dramatic as opposed to dramatic. So let's have a look and see what we think. So here we have the dramatic look. You can see from the text on the side that dramatic looks are about long, straight, vertical lines. And so this dress has a pretty long, straight line. There is some curve to it, as you can see there, but I think that's actually my body that's making the dress curve as opposed to curve built into the dress. Another thing about it is it has this ruching along the side here. And one of the things about dramatic dresses is they can have those angular shapes, and bias cuts work well, as you can see from the bottom point there. You also could just see the neckline is a very sharp angular neckline, which is a very dramatic look, right? It's got those very straight angles in the neckline, again with a little bit of ruching, but I think that's just more for texture and for detail. It does have those sharp shoulders, right? The very straight across the line shoulders, which then drop down onto my natural shoulder. And again, you can see that V-neck a little better there with that plunging V. And so all of those, I think, make this a very dramatic look. And I think if it was on a more dramatic body type, those lines would come through a little better. It looks a little bit wrong for me because my hips are too wide for this dress, I feel. I feel like it makes it overpowering and adds shape where there shouldn't be shape, so then it looks like it's a little ill-fitting and not the right style for me. So here we have the soft dramatic dress, and I think this is a really good example of a soft dramatic dress. So we want a T silhouette. So we want broad shoulders with that elongated vertical, and we want draping. We want sweeping lines. We want flowing lines. And I really think this dress hits that out of the park. It's a lightweight fabric. You can see the drape that it has on the side there, so that draping is included there. The fabric is a little bit shiny. You can see when I get really close. And it's got that draped neckline, which is completely soft natural style. The shoulders are broad because I have kind of broad shoulders, but the straps aren't thin. They're not spaghetti straps, right? They're thicker straps that have a little bit more going on. And so I think that helps with that broadness. And again, we've got that low neckline with that, that kind of plunging draping. So there's just tons of draping, tons of softness. Narrow, clingy shapes are best, it says. And as you can see, it clings without being skin tight. And it's got that draping, and it's got that kind of loose, clingy softness and all that draping with a bit of cleavage and a bit of that drape at the top. So all in all, I really think that this is a perfect soft dramatic dress. And I think in this dress, I look much more feminine. I feel like in the other dress, my face looks much more masculine, especially with my hair pulled back. I'm not wearing makeup in either of these because I really just wanted to showcase the dresses. So I think in this one, it still brings out much more femininity than the other one did because it's just so dramatic and it doesn't highlight any of the yin in my body. It only highlights the yang, and then the yin looks misplaced. So here you can see both dresses side by side in still images, and I think it really highlights what I was saying about how the dramatic look makes me look more masculine, whereas the soft dramatic look adds a lot of femininity. So my hair is exactly the same, the lighting's exactly the same, my makeup, I have no makeup on in either photo, but in the soft dramatic, I look a little narrower and a little curvier, even though in the dramatic look, it's tighter, so it should be showing these curves a little more obviously, but the curves look ill-placed. The curves don't look like they belong in the dramatic dress. They look like it's too tight, and it kind of makes me look heavy on the bottom, whereas I feel the soft dramatic dress makes me just look tall and slimmer on the bottom. And with the necklines on the dramatic look, it's a very harsh neckline, which really kind of draws attention to some of the angles in my chin and in my face. Whereas the soft dramatic neckline that has that plunge and that roundness kind of rounds out some of those features in my face and brings out the yin in my face as opposed to the yang. It brings out the femininity and the flesh as opposed to those kind of more harsh bones. So these are my opinions about this. I'm still very, very new to Kibbe. And so if you have any advice or any comments, or if you disagree, or if you think you would class these in a different way, please, please, please let me know, because this is really about learning for me. And so I won't be offended and I won't argue with you. I will really appreciate the input and appreciate the information. But this is what I came up with based on what I've learned about Kibbe and based on what I had in my closet and how I think I see my body. So again, please let me know if you have any other comments and I'd love to read them. Other than that, I hope this might have been useful. I'm trying to see what the body types look like on real women as opposed to celebrities. So these are real dresses that I really own, that I really bought from actual stores that real women shop at. And so I think this can be a little more useful than the red carpet looks we see on the celebrities a lot. So thanks for watching. I hope this was informative. Give it a like if you liked it and leave a comment below if you have anything to say.